When most people think of dolphins, they picture playful animals leaping through the waves or swimming alongside boats. But beneath that friendly reputation lies one of the most intelligent and socially complex creatures on Earth. Scientists have spent decades studying dolphins, and the more they learn, the more surprising these animals become. Dolphins communicate, cooperate, teach one another, solve problems, recognize themselves in mirrors, and may even call each other by name. In many ways, dolphins challenge what we think it means to be intelligent. One of the most remarkable discoveries involves something known as a signature whistle. During their first year of life, young dolphins develop a unique whistle unlike any other member of their pod. Researchers believe these whistles function much like names, allowing dolphins to identify themselves and recognize others. Imagine introducing yourself every time you entered a room. That's essentially what dolphins do. Scientists tested this idea by recording the signature whistles of individual dolphins. When those recordings were played back years later, dolphins often responded immediately to the whistle of a former companion. Some studies suggest dolphins can remember these vocal identities for more than 20 years, making their social memory one of the longest ever documented in the animal kingdom. But communication is only the beginning. Dolphins live in highly organized social groups called pods. These pods can range from just a few individuals to hundreds of dolphins, depending on the species and location. Within these groups, dolphins form friendships, alliances, and family bonds that can last for years. Researchers have observed dolphins helping injured pod members reach the surface to breathe. Mothers care for calves for several years, teaching them survival skills and social behaviors. Young dolphins spend countless hours learning from older members of the pod. This ability to pass knowledge from one generation to another is something scientists call culture. For a long time, culture was considered uniquely human. Today, we know that's not true. Off the coast of Western Australia, some dolphins have developed a fascinating behavior known as sponging. These dolphins place sea sponges over their snouts while searching the ocean floor for food. The sponge protects them from sharp rocks and hidden hazards. Even more remarkable, this behavior is taught from mother to calf and passed down through generations. In another region, dolphins have been observed working together with human fishermen. The dolphins herd schools of fish toward waiting nets and signal fishermen when to cast them. Both species benefit from the cooperation, creating one of the most extraordinary examples of teamwork between humans and wild animals. Dolphins are also master hunters. Working together, groups of dolphins can surround schools of fish using coordinated movements and precise communication. One hunting strategy, known as bubble net feeding, involves dolphins creating walls of bubbles that trap fish in a shrinking circle. As the fish become concentrated, the dolphins take turns feeding. These hunting techniques require communication, planning, and cooperation on a level rarely seen in the animal kingdom. Perhaps even more surprising is what scientists have learned about dolphin brains. Relative to body size, dolphins possess some of the largest brains on Earth. Their brains contain highly developed regions associated with social interaction, problem-solving, emotional processing, and self-awareness. One famous experiment involved mirrors. Many animals treat their reflection as another animal. Dolphins, however, often use mirrors to inspect parts of their bodies they cannot normally see. This suggests a level of self-recognition previously thought to exist only in humans and a handful of other species. Researchers have also documented dolphins understanding symbolic language, following complex instructions, and solving multi-step puzzles. In some studies, Dolphins demonstrated the ability to understand sequences, remember commands, and even respond appropriately to entirely new combinations of signals they had never encountered before. All of this raises a fascinating question. How much of dolphin communication do we actually understand? Scientists can identify whistles, clicks, and vocal patterns, but much of dolphin communication remains a mystery. Some researchers believe dolphin conversations may contain layers of information we have yet to decode. Advanced computer systems and artificial intelligence are now being used to analyze dolphin sounds in the hope of uncovering patterns that human researchers might miss. Could dolphins possess a communication system far more sophisticated than we realize? The answer remains unknown. What we do know is that dolphins are far more than playful ocean animals. They are intelligent, social beings capable of cooperation, learning, teaching, problem-solving, and maintaining relationships that can last decades. They remember friends. They teach their young. They work together. They recognize themselves. And they may even call each other by name. The next time you see a dolphin leap from the water, remember that you're witnessing one of the most remarkable minds in the natural world. The ocean covers more than 70% of our planet, and despite centuries of exploration, much of it remains unexplored. Somewhere beneath those waves, dolphins continue carrying on conversations that we are only beginning to understand. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't whether dolphins are intelligent. It's just how intelligent they really are.